It's February 7th of 2016. This is Ella Lane looking back toward Hoke. This property was just bought by Mr. Gill. The old house that's there has been torn down. You can see he's staging some things, getting ready to develop. This is the line for the old Montopolis Cemetery. You can see where there used to be a column here, a footing, and then a short wall. You can see part of that there. You can see that there used to be a barricade across here several years ago in the photos, but all that's been taken down. We just hiked in over off Poston because this is now locked. So we came across the field in Poston, and I'm going to give you a quick walk down this road to see what the conditions are. There's a lot of privet on this side. Lots of trash and debris back off here in the woods. This is where I came in. We've always suspected that these folks over at this direction were dumping things in here. At one point they carpeted all of this. And so when I was here years ago, yes, there's a burial right down over here. And so somebody is maintaining a path to it. So we have a couple of burials here, at least two. Juan Miguel Mendoza in 1988. And then Pedro Ingacio Balderas, 1912 to 1988. And then we have what appears to be another interment right here. So we have at least three in this area here. We'll snap photos on the way back. A lot of trash and debris. The wind's out of the south, which is this property over here, blows over this way. Again, you can see where this is being used by these folks here. They've carpeted in the past they'd carpeted this. Here's what's left of that makeshift outhouse right here. And again, there's carpet and all kinds of material along this way. Foam insulation, just all kinds of things. Again, you can see where there's a path through the fence line from these properties here that just come in and use this as a dump site. Most of the fencing is down over here. Again, carpet. So trail coming over here. And then just back off into the woods. Hard to tell if any of these lead anywhere. Probably not. You can see this is just big piles of human feces. Back off in here. And toilet paper. So there's bound to be people camping back down in here. Gonna go back out the way we came. This is going to be a major undertaking, getting rid of all this brush just to determine where the burials are. All right, we're back on the main road again, leading to the back corner where we noted most of the burials in the past. But again, this site's never been cleaned since I've been involved, so it's really hard to tell how much of the area is being used for burials and what's not been used. So here's where we start seeing the interments. We have one here. We'll get pictures of this, and then we have several depressions here. So when they dig graves, they pile the fill up. Again, another huge depression right here. We've got curbing. Here we have a monument. Here, it'd have to be dug out. And so there are depressions. This is a depression right here. You can see all along here where there are depressions. They're more or less lined up north and south as far as I can tell. And then you have a second row out here. So, and then more temporary markers here. Another marker here. Another one here. So it seems like we're in the south. It's going to be the southeast corner here. Well, in the southeast corner, here's a pole. I'll get a number off that pole. But yeah, it looks like at least 2 rows out here. We'll go ahead and record some names. Yeah, see, here's one over here, buried in. So we'll see what we can find without doing a whole lot of digging. But this might be a good project for the local archaeological group. Just to come in here and tackle this corner and see what we have. It is March the 11th of 2017. We're standing in the San Jose, also known as the Montopolis Cemetery, and for reference, we're by electrical pole 217189. We are in the southeast corner of the old cemetery from the 1950s, Hispanic, and you can see this is a river of effluent. This is sewage from these makeshift homes on the adjacent property, and they're flowing right over the top of all of these graves. Hispanic cemetery dating back to 1909, used in the 1950s and pretty much abandoned. And it smells of human waste. This is just unacceptable. So I'm asking the city watershed department, the city code department to come out here once again and go through the neighborhood and at least make sure that these neighbors have sufficient sewage facilities, because nobody wants to be at rest and have sewage cover their body.